And now for everybody's favorite match, YOLOmon.
A Metronome match. One of our daily Metronome matches. Seems like the blue team will have Sunflora, Seviper, Bibarel, and the red team will have Vigoroth, Absol, and Mr. Mime. A lot of the same Pokemon we saw in the last Metronome match, actually, except for Sunflora, I think.
Well, I wasn't awake at the last Metronome match, so I don't know.
Were you taking a nap, Dola Gamer?
It's 8 AM in the morning for me.
Okay, I understand. I'll let you pass.
It's like 8 AM Sunday for me, so I woke up in today.
So, considering the two matchups we have right here, and considering the last match I saw, which had, I think, the... I can't remember the Pokemon, but I know that Vigoroth and... I know Vigoroth was on the winning team last time. I think Bibarel, Absol, and Mr. Mime were on the losing team. Which team do you think is going to win? Keeping in mind, it's a whole YOLOmon match, and in my opinion, I think Sunflora is pretty weak.
I pick whichever side RNGesus blesses.
And you've heard it here, folks. RNG Jesus will be leading us with his light today.
It does it every match. But especially in Metronome.
1 minute and 30 seconds left in the betting period. You still have some time to get your bets in, guys, but make sure you get them in. At all, that is, because Metronome matches are always interesting and a good chance to get a nice payout. You never know what'll happen.
Exactly. You never know. We might get some one-hit kills. It might take 10 turns for a Pokemon to die. You never know. We might get a sweep.
I personally think that the general conscience says that red team's gonna win, and honestly, that's the team I'm rooting for too, if I could bet. Vigoroth is very strong, and so is Absol.
Well, if this was a normal match, I'd definitely agree with you. But this is no normal match.
And it seems like we're on Shakudo Island. This mysterious music is telling all the chat to hurry up and put in their bets. There's only 17 seconds left.
No more bets. All bets are final. Good luck.
We're in the lovely Crystal Coliseum for this battle. The commentator's booth is a little chilly being in this dank cave.
It's not the worst we've had.
Definitely not.
Well, we get air conditioning turned off, rained on, and sandstormed at least once a day.
Bibarel leading out with the Cosmic Power seems to be building up its stats before this match starts. Or fully goes in way.
Bibarel gets hit by a Dragon Pulse, but starts eating up the attacks.
Bibarel wags its finger to the Vigoroth, demanding that it's going to use Super Power! Super effective against the normal type. Wow, just
Big
enough to
hit
take out Vigoroth.
Didn't take it out, but did a lot of damage. And it recovers its stats. Hold on, Bibarel.
Ooh. Vigoroth goes for a Grass Whistle, putting that big old beaver to sleep. Sleep tight, beaver.
Have a nice nap. It caught Toxic because it's asleep. Good job, Vigoroth.
A wasted move by Vigoroth, but it comes straight back, waggling its finger and using Howl, raising its attack.
Vigoroth still having a nice little lap.
Oh, and it looks like Bibarel woke up. Uses an egg bomb, but it misses, unfortunately. Vigoroth going in for the sky uppercut. I'm sorry, Dola Gamer.
Ouch. No problem. Ouch. That killed it.
Guess the blue team is now behind, but only by a little bit as Vigoroth has very low health. Blue team will be sending out their Seviper, and I wonder how much damage it will do with its Metronome attacks.
Nice. Oh.
Seviper going for its own Metronome, waggling its tail, I assume, since it has no fingers, and going for a Thunder, but it misses. Too bad, Seviper.
2 misses in a row. Rip Blue.
And the speed tie lets Seviper go first this round, waggling its tail again and going for Hyper Beam! That'll do massive damage, pretty much overkilling the Vigoroth.
I was about to say, that seems a little bit of overkill there.
Red team leads out with its Absol. Seviper only has half health remaining. And Seviper does have to recharge this turn, so it loses its turn.
Absol tries to beat up the Seviper.
Since there's only 2 Pokemon, it doesn't do very much damage, but still an attack nonetheless.
And this is why we don't just go in and try to beat up our enemies. Alright, so Viper goes in and tries to lick Absol, and it doesn't do much.
Absol doesn't very much pertain to licking, but it does get paralyzed.
Water Spot does an alright amount of damage.
Absol goes for the Drill Peck. Massive damage on the Seviper, but still the Seviper lives with only 1 little bit of health.
4 HP. Well done, Seviper. Oh dear god, they just disabled its Metronome. That's just cruel.
Seviper goes for the struggle. Critical hit, my
struggle.
lord.
I just want to know how Absol managed to get disabled twice in the last few turns.
Must have been bad luck for the blue team because the struggle takes out Seviper's little bit of health. Oh my, seems like Absol is going to use Rock Wrecker. I wonder if it'll make it still recharge next turn.
Probably not because the attack didn't go through. Come on, Sunflora, give us something good. Oh, that looks like something good. Pursuit does a bit under half damage.
Absol's pretty low health, and it is paralyzed, so Sunflora... Oh my, Sunflora, the solar beam.
You should, we saw that coming last turn.
Seems like it was good enough to do enough damage.
It's doing better than you said it would. You said that thing was weak.
Now it is 1-on-1. Sunflora is a little over half health and Mr. Mime is full health. Let's see how it turns out. Mr. Mime moves first using its Metronome and comes at Sunflora with a Thunder Fang.
Not very effective though. Rock Wrecker crit! Go Sunflora! You beast! Sunflora wins the match!
Well, Sunflora clutches for the blue team and wins the match. The Pokemon that's usually belittled for being weak has won. Blue team wins with 101% payout.
That wasn't even a clutch, that was, oh, bye. That was great. Good job, Sunflora.
I think Sunflora deserves an apology from the Twitch chat. Back in our input match, or just a little side game I suppose, you have a token pool of 1 token. Put in your inputs and try your luck to get that one little token. It's very useful.
Chat seems very resistive about apologizing.
I guess Twitch chat doesn't believe in Sunflora's power yet.
They'll learn. They'll learn. Ooh, we got a noisemaker. Times 2. Times 3.
Well, looks like we're having a little match this game. All these Pokemon seem to be pretty small, except maybe for Wailmer. I think Wailmer's pretty big.
Well, it evolves into the biggest Pokemon ever. So I would say, if it's not that big, it has the potential to get huge.
So on the blue team we have Slowpoke, Minun, Weavile, and on the red team we have Wailmer, Budew or Budew. I used to call it Budew when I was younger. And then Mime Jr. I think Wailmer is confirmed Gen 3.
Names. Oh, Wailmer is just great. It was Gen 3, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I meant Gen 4 confirmed, because Budew and Mime Jr. both from Gen 4.
Oh, no. Meanwhile, every Pokemon on the blue team is from a different generation. I think. Yeah. Who called it Budew? Not me.
I used to call it Budew when I was younger.
That just sounds like a voodoo. That just sounds like voodoo now. Alright, a minute 10 to get your bets in. Right now it looks like blue team are favored to win. But you never know. "30 seconds, get those bets as we go and listen to a boss fight from Knuckles, or Knuckles, if you want to pronounce it that way."
The match seems to be beginning now. Seems like Weavile will be up against Wailmer. Not a very good matchup considering the ice type against the water type, but Weavile is also dark type and it does have dark moves.
Exactly. So also, this music. I love it. Weavile goes in with the Night Slash, trying to get some damage on that Wailmer. And it does a decent amount of damage.
Wailmer returns with a waterfall. Going in on the Weavile does a good amount of damage, taking it below half health, but just barely. Blue team
switch out, it looks like. And in comes Slowpoke, the Pokemon of choice for the streamer. Slowpoke takes very little damage there, and starts healing itself with leftovers.
Wailmer goes in with another waterfall, but not very much damage against the water psychic type. But Slowpoke returns with the Thunder Wave.
I think Red Team were going into the flinch.
That is true, that would have been a good strategy. But now since there's a paralysis on Wailmer, it'll be slower than the Slowpoke, so the Slowpoke can get off its psychic moves.
Slower than Slowpoke. What exact existence you live.
Good damage on the Wailmer. The Wailmer is almost out. Another Sen Headbutt could take it out. And it also flinched.
Oh my god. That's great. Now that's what Red Team were trying to get. And Slowpoke's like, nope, my flinch.
And Wailmer is now down and out for the count. Budew will be sent in after it to go against the Slowpoke, but might not be a good matchup considering grass is strong against water.
Blue team seems to have a strategy here. I don't know if it involves Thunder Waving it. Looks like it to me. Oh, then Headbutt. I got my moves wrong. So it looks like my Doomy is about to... And it does. And here comes Weavile with pressure. Weavile goes in with a Night Slash. And Rip Mime Jr. It is down.
Well, it seems like Red Team might not be surviving very much longer with only their Budew against a Weavile and a Minun. Weavile seems to be going for its Ice Punch, which might just be enough to take out Budew.
Why would you want something so small and cute?
I mean, life is life, man. Gotta find a way somehow to survive.
Well, I mean, it did kind of poison Weavile, but still, it was cute. Back in the Dark Graceland, and it looks like we're going to a Pokemon Center.
Seems like a lot of the inputs seem to be going up, and we want to go into the Pokemon Center.
Looks that way.